Hi, this is David Brown reporting from Silicon Valley. Today I have the pleasure of interviewing Mr. Troy Grogan from Greatest Asset. Troy's here to look at the opportunities in the United States, attend the Always On conference, and also the BSI Investor Forum. Troy, welcome to Silicon Valley.
Thanks, Dave. It's great to be here.
Can you tell me a little bit about Greatest Asset and what the company does and why you're here?
Well, the Greatest Asset Group is a lifestyle, health, and well-being company, or group of companies, that deliver programs and services to corporate clients, health insurers, even healthcare professionals, and the broader general public.
Oh, that's exciting. So, is this a white space area, or do you have some competitors already in this space?
Yeah, we do have competitors, none of which are completely traversing the market the way we do. We have your traditional online competitors, such as your large WebMDs or your Adam online providers. We have offline wellness providers, more traditional employee health checks or executive health checks. And we also have some other competitors growing in the weight loss space. But not one competitor is actually doing all of the components that the Greatest Asset Group does. And I think that's our real differentiator, is the fact that we can move across each of those markets and create a complete solution.
So if you have that holistic perspective, if you will, does that mean your product is scalable in the market?
The unique architecture behind Greatest Asset and our information management system allows us to scale beyond the other competitors. They'll find themselves getting to a point where they're hitting a brick wall in their ramp-up phase, whereas we've developed a system with a very generic focus, so that way we can adapt to the prevailing market conditions.
That's pretty exciting. So let's say I want to buy your company, or I want to buy your product. What do I look like? Are you selling to big business, insurers, the gyms, individuals? I mean, who's your target audience if you want to sell your product to?
Our primary target is corporate clients and health insurers, HMOs. Our primary decision makers are your employee benefits, human resource, safety professionals, and also the growing number of wellness coordinators in workplaces here in the USA.
So that's quite a range of potential buyers, so that's good. But out of those, would you rank them 1, 2, 3 as to who you're focusing on for sales?
We've learned through extensive research that industry-specific focuses are extremely important. There are differences within different industries, so there are differences between personal risk factors and occupational risk factors. For instance, in a trades and labour type of industry, the focus will be on safety and reducing risk of injury, reducing risk of absence as a result of poor health, so that way they're productive. In a white-collar environment, it's generally more to do with employee benefits. I want to be a good employer. How do I retain staff? How do I make sure that they're not overworked or stressed? So I'll be focusing on the HR or employee benefits side there.
That would make sense. So let's say that I'm a company. I purchased your product. I put it in my corporate gym. How am I tracking that my employees are actually utilizing your product? How do I do that?
It's a great question, Dave. One of the early elements of our business under the CareTrack brand was to develop our own proprietary...
CareTrack is the predecessor to Greatest Asset?
CareTrack's one of our subsidiary companies.
Okay.
That looks at attendance monitoring of local fitness centres.
Okay.
So your corporate company sponsors your employees to use a whole range of fitness centres in your local area, and we monitor their attendance through biometric means, so fingerprint technology.
Whoa, wait a second. You have my fingerprint in your system, so that means somebody can copy it?
Well, on the one side, we're protecting against fraud and misuse of your information, or you using, your brother using your particular company's benefit, gym membership. But more and more people are getting used to the use of biometrics. It's becoming more part of common practice. We, however, don't take a print of your finger. We actually just look at the features of your finger. We can't reproduce your actual fingerprint.
Okay, so nobody, even if somebody was able to get through your very secure system, there's no fingerprint picture per se to steal.
That's correct.
Okay, well, that makes me feel a lot better. Thank you.
And of course, it's an opt-in situation. You're opting in. You're volunteering to use the system.
Okay, so let's just go through a scenario. So I've bought into your system. I'm going to the gym. I give you my thumbprint. I utilize the workout, and then I get some feedback by your website later saying that, okay, well, you've used the gym this number of times this month, and we've seen this progress, and there's a checklist for the things that we want you to improve based on the profile you've already put in. So you're trying to give me little things to do one at a time rather than change everything all at once. Is that the idea?
That's right. It's a very easy, cost-effective system as well, because it's based on user pays as opposed to group membership or 12-month plans.
Wait a second, so I don't have to sign up for 2 years at 24-hour fitness, for example, and give them $500 or something?
There's no minimums, there's no joining fees, and in fact there's an incentive for you to exercise more as opposed to de-incentivizing you. So if you exercise more than 10 times a calendar month, then every visit is free for that calendar month after 10.
I like that. Okay, so that actually is a nice option versus your standard U.S. model, which is you have to buy a gym membership and you have to pay for a year or 2 years.
That's right, and you're not locked into one particular centre in one area. You can use any centre in the network. If you go to one centre which is close to work, and you go to another one which is close to home, and you do 5 at one centre at 10 at another, it still caps out at 10 for that calendar month.
That's great. So obviously it's all interrelated.
That's right. And it's a win-win-win situation. So the fitness centre is winning because they're getting incremental sales, employees that they wouldn't, or members they wouldn't usually be getting. The employer wins because they know they've got a system that is user-paid, equitable access for all employees. And the employee wins because they're getting a solution that fits their lifestyle needs.
That sounds like a great plan. So you're here for a week?
Here for actually 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So what's your objective for this 2-week span? I know you're going to the Always On conference. You're pitching at the CEO presentation for Always On, as well as the BSI USA Investor Forum. What are we looking to get out of this experience, and what are you trying to do?
The Greatest Asset Group has had a presence in the United States for 3 years now. We have a pilot program running in Northwest in Seattle, for the Marysville Fire District.
Okay.
We're looking to further progress into that particular market of first response workers, paramedics, fire brigade, nursing, police, because we can see that quite a vertical strategy. They've got personal risks as well as occupational risks. Our program is different and it's got a high level of appeal, and it's actually been going for more than 12 months and we're seeing good outcomes. So yes, I'm here to talk to investors, get interest in our business model and scaling up in the United States, but I'm also here to seek out other customers. Our attack plan is to look at a few more pilot sites in the Northwest area, look at public relations and getting the message out about the differences of our programs compared to others in the United States.
So are you also looking at a potential partner model?
Yeah, we see the large HMOs in the USA as a real strategy for our distribution channel or our channel partnering. So there's other opportunities in the States to work with HMOs because they have a real interest in reducing the health risks that they're covering the health insurance. So if we can systematically measure, monitor and intervene on personal health risks so that they can reduce them, then there's a win-win for the health insurer as well.
So your Seattle office, is that more of an implementation to see how it works in the United States, or is it a sales headquarters for your U.S. spearhead, so to speak?
It's been our R&D. So the product is Americanized. It works in the American market, and it's been delivered in a real revenue-producing model as well. And now we need to ramp up our sales and market.
Well, it sounds like, number one, you've got a great company. Number two, an exciting 2 weeks ahead of you. And I'm very much looking forward to interviewing you in a year when we're looking at a $20 or $30 million CapEx.
Sounds very good, Dave. Thank you very much.
Troy, thank you for your time. This is David Brown from Silicon Valley reporting. Have a good day.